Hi again, this is Corey, and we are continuing on with our database editor tutorial for E3. Just to kind of give you guys an overview, the first tutorial was just a real quick, here's what the workspace is like and some of the common windows that you'll need to have set up. Creating parts in E3 can be a little tricky, and once you learn the structure and how things work, it gets a little bit easier as you do it, as well as if you have something to start from a part and just be able to edit. So one kind of giveaway here, the database itself, kind of behind the scenes, is made up of three separate kind of databases. To you as the user, you don't really notice it. One giveaway here is the colors that you have up here, how this is blue, green, and red. You can see that the component down here is blue. The symbol here is green, and then the model here actually consists of putting the symbol and the component together. That's what that little marriage thing does. And miscellaneous is used just for some miscellaneous templates and text and stuff that we'll kind of get into maybe in some more advanced features. But we're going to get into some of the components here. I'm going to open up a connector just to kind of show you what we do for setups, and we'll just start with this one. I'm gonna click on it one time. I did a left click. You can see it does pull up this preview down here, so you can kind of see which connector you're working with. These icons do mean something, and you can set this stuff up on here as kind of however you want, but in this column these are our MCL part numbers here. And I'm going to go ahead and right click on this guy, and we're going to go to edit. And you can see down in this window it loads a few things, and this window up here, let me make some more room, it does make and loads it up into your editing workspace area. So these are going to be the components that you have open for editing, a models that you have open, or symbols, which I'll get into what this stuff means in a little bit. And if you expand some of this stuff down, it gives you a little bit more information of what you got. The information you have up here, this little check means you have it checked out. If you're working in kind of a multi-user environment, no one else will be able to make edits to this thing as long as you have this kind of in your workspace area. When you're all done with the part, you can just right click in here, save it to the database, delete it out of your workspace here, and then it's no longer checked out to you. If you go up here and do like a save or a save as, that's not actually saving this part to the database. It's saving what you have currently in WIP in your workspace here as if you're working on something. So typically you go in here, you make a couple edits, you save the parts to the database, and then you kind of get them out of your workspace here. Alright, the next video I will get you going and kind of explain what all these little things and stuff on here and how some of the architecture of these parts are.